These are 4 things that are destroying men in today's society. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate the support. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into the video. So number 1, pornography. See, now pornography has been very detrimental to men in today's society. It's causing young men to develop social anxiety, depression, and even in severe cases, suicide. Now, unfortunately, since men who are under this addiction, they also find it very difficult to build relationships with people and also build potential relationships with spouses or even partners. Now, if that ain't fucked up, then I don't know what to tell you. If you ask my personal opinion, I think it should be banned. I think it shouldn't exist, but I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. You can take it how you want. If you disagree, then there's a lot about you we don't know about. And in my opinion, you may need to get some help. That's all I'm gonna say. Number 2, social media, specifically TikTok. Now, TikTok was originally a social media app that was meant to provide educational content for young viewers, specifically kids. Now, in today's society, TikTok is actually used for the complete opposite, or I would say the most extreme opposite. Now on TikTok, they're promoting evil woke ideologies. Unfucking believable. How are young boys supposed to become men if they're seeing evil shit like this?
Hi, my name is Mix K. It's mix. So kind of like cookie mix or mixing bowl, that sort of thing. That's how it's pronounced. That is my name. That is the name that I'm comfortable with. That is the name that makes me happy, and I would like it if you referred to me as such.
They're also promoting gender pronouns. What the fuck is gender pronouns? Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. I for sure don't care about it. Why are y'all teaching young kids about this? You're preventing young kids, especially young men, from becoming men. I said young men. Excuse me, young boys. You're preventing young boys from becoming young men. And this is slowing them down in the long run. I didn't have none of this shit growing up, for me personally. So I'm not in the heart of it like this generation. This generation got it really bad. And also sexual promiscuity. You got all these modern women, you got all these young girls out here twerking, promoting sexual liberation. And then these are the same women that wonder why they can't get married. They wonder why they can't find a man. They wonder why they can't find a fulfilling relationship. But instead of taking accountability, they'd rather put all the blame on men, which is very sad. And when I see our society now, it's very depressing, man. And this is why I tell all dudes, any dudes that are watching this or may come across this video, man, I just want y'all to know, man, you need to stay focused and stay on the grind. And when I mean stay focused, I'm not saying completely ignore girls and females and don't pay them no mind. That's not what I mean when I say stay focused on the grind. What I mean is that do not devote all of your attention on women. It's okay to still interact with women and talk to girls. It's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. A lot of these red pill YouTubers that y'all may come across, or these red pill influencers that y'all see on Instagram or YouTube or whatever y'all are consuming them on, they go to the extreme radical position where fuck these girls, we don't need them. You feel me? It's like, come on, man. You don't gotta be like that. At the end of the day, not all women are like that. These modern women that y'all see on social media, shoot, and this is just my personal opinion, I would argue they only represent a small population or of the majority of women. But who knows? I could be wrong. But you don't see me walking around with a victim mentality and blaming all women for the reason why this is that way. You don't see me doing it. That's just a victim mentality in my personal opinion. Number 3, poor diet. Oh my gosh, man. Y'all probably wasn't expecting that. But look, this is the truth. Did y'all know that America has one of the most highest obesity rates in the world? This should not come as a surprise to y'all. Most of the food in America is chemically processed. And we Americans are consuming this chemically processed food on a daily basis. And because of that, we are slowly killing ourselves every single fucking day. Most of y'all don't seem to care. That's why most of us are obese. That's why most men in today's society have skyrocketing low testosterone. That's why most men are out of shape. That's why most men lack social skills. That's why most men are single. It's so many factors that play into this. For all my young dudes that may be watching this, or even if you're older, or even if you're the same age as me, take care of yourself. Get on a healthy diet. I'm not saying you gotta be vegan, obviously, but just eat healthy. You know the rule that I follow? I follow the 80-20 rule. So that means 80% of the food I eat is healthy and 20% of the food I eat is somewhat unhealthy, but even when I eat that 20%, I'm still eating it in moderation, so I'm not ODing and over consuming. Stay away from fast food. McDonald's, Burger King, get the fuck out of here. Popeyes, Domino's, don't eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's quiet for all of that. But I don't know, that's just me. If you still eat those foods, at least eat it in moderation. Don't eat that shit every day. You're killing yourself. And most of all, you're killing your testosterone, which is what makes you a man. So just take care of yourself, fellas. That's all I ask. Number 4. This is the final thing that is destroying men in today's society. What do y'all think it is? Video games. That's right. I said it. And if you got a problem with it, I don't give a fuck. Now listen, right? When I was young, specifically in high school, I used to be addicted to video games. I used to play video games all the time. As a matter of fact, it would be the first thing I would do when I got home. I would hop straight on the game, specifically the PS4, and hop straight on GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto 5. That was one of my favorite games to play when I got home. Also 2K, I would play 2K as well. And I would just spend hours on that shit. Like I'm talking about, I spent like 3-4 hours on the game. You get what I'm saying? Now, of course, I would do my homework first before I got on the game because, you know, my mom wasn't having that shit. But, you know, I would do that and then I would basically be on the game for the rest of the night. But what made this addiction very unhealthy was that my social skills suffered. And then it caused me to, for one, be nervous when talking to girls. Because you have to understand, I'm in high school. So my hormones are running crazy. You feel me? And then not only that, I even found myself avoiding my family. It would be times when my mom would come to my room and be like, son, it's time to eat. You get what I'm saying? I'd be in my fucking room. I'd be like, okay, ma, I'm coming downstairs. Just, you know, let me finish this last match. You get what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I don't even come downstairs to get the food. She would literally have to bring the food to my room. That is fucking pathetic. Come on, man. Even she would be looking at me like I'm crazy, like, you gotta get the fuck off that game. That shit is fucking you up mentally. That's literally what she said to me. Now, me being young, I just brushed it off and didn't look at it like it was nothing. But now that I'm older and a little bit more mature and wiser, I finally understand what she meant by that. Because it was the truth. That shit was messing me up mentally. I was nervous around girls. I couldn't read, you feel me? And I wasn't that educated. So because of that, I just suffered a lot. So my advice would be, if you're gonna play video games, do it moderately. I'm talking about very moderately. I'm talking about every once in a while. Me personally, I would advise you to not play it at all, but I know that's not realistic for most people in this generation, especially the younger generation. But if you're still gonna play video games, just do it moderately. That's all I say. Because that is one thing that is destroying men in today's society. Video games. It's making y'all very stagnant and too complacent and too comfortable. And instead of striving and challenging yourself and learning new skills and becoming more masculine, you'd rather stay in the crib and play video games all day, when you could be out there working out in the gym. talking to females, building up your communication skills. It's so many beneficial things that will actually make you a better person that you could be doing on the outside world, but you'd rather be in the crib playing Call of Duty, you feel me, with school shooters. I might cut that last part out. Those are the 4 things that are destroying men in today's society. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Listen, new channel, you feel me, self-development channel. I'm all about men, or should I say specifically young boys becoming men. You feel me? Now, even though I am an adult man, I still haven't fully became a true man yet. So I am on this journey just as much as y'all are on this journey. I'm with y'all on this journey. So don't look at this as if I'm talking down on y'all or I'm trying to act like I'm better than all of you. Don't look at it like that. I know what it's like to be socially awkward. I know what it's like to have trouble getting girls. I know what it's like to be addicted to video games. I know what it's like to watch pornography. I know what it's like to have a poor diet. Bro, I've been through all of these things, man. So it's not difficult for me. It isn't.